Oh, I want to make a quick tutorial on how to make a drain waste vent system in a small single family house. I'm in the basement here, and normally you have a 6-inch clay pipe that comes into your house. At some point that gets reduced to 4-inch. You use a 4-inch Fernco boot to do that. So if we look at our 4-inch coming up through the ground here, we have our sanitary tee, followed by a clean out plug there. We have a 4 to 3 bushing right there. We reduced a 3-inch pipe so we can run through the walls, because a 4-inch pipe is too big to run through walls. So as we come up, we have a series of 4 45s right here. We start out a 45 hub to hub, a 45 street 90, a 45 street, 45 street, and then a third 45 street. The streets allow you to make turns more easily. So as we go to the first floor, we can see where that final 45 enters. Here, I come up about a foot. I put a strap there. I put a 3 by 3 by 1.5 T. That's how you measure a fitting. Left, right, here. I put a section of pipe, a coupling, and an 1.5 by 1.5 trap adapter. They sell trap adapters in 2 different ways. Sometimes they sell with a male side that goes inside your hub, or a female side that has the hub. Either way you can do, but that's what I did here. Your normal height off the finished floor to the center of the waist is about 16 or 17 inches right there. So as I come up, I put a strap, and I do a 22.5. That offsets my pipe a little bit so I can make that turn. So I do a 22.5 hub to hub, followed by an 8-inch section of pipe, by a 3-inch by 3-inch hub 90, a small section of pipe, and then a 3 by 3 by 3 long sweep Y. That Y will take me to my toilet. The toilet, I go through 2 joists to a 3 by 3-inch hub, 3 by 3-inch elbow, hub to hub, section of pipe, and then a 4-inch by 3-inch hub to hub elbow. And the flange actually sits in the hub of that elbow. Normally, when you do your toilet flange, you do a 3-inch by 3-inch. The toilet flange will be 3-inch hub toilet flange. So you have a section of pipe that comes through the floor, or a street 90. That's a standard way you do it, 3-inch hub toilet flange. But I chose to do it this way for extra capacity. As we come up here, the section of pipe, and then there's a second Y, that brings us up to our lav sink and our vent. I will show you more about that when I go to the second floor. But as we follow this direction, we're going to the bathtub. We do the section of pipe, followed by a 3-inch by 2-inch reducing fitting. A section of pipe, this is 2-inch, and we put 2 90s. One is a 90 hub to hub. The second 90 is 90 street by 90 hub. And then that takes us to the bathtub. And that's the hole for the P-trap. So as we go to the second floor, and we look at the P-trap, this is where it'll attach into. This is where your waste fitting will attach to right here. This is a 2-inch by 1.5 bushing right here. That allows me to go from 1.5 to 2 inches. It's important to note that I don't have an individual vent on this bathtub. That's because in a 2-inch piping, you're allowed to be 6 inches away from the main stack without an individual pipe. If it's 1.5 inches, you can be 5 feet away. And if it's 3 inches, if it's 3-inch pipe, you can be 10 feet away. So here's the toilet flange I used. I secured it with drywall screws, which it's fine. Here's the lab stub out. I came up with about 1 foot of pipe, my 3x3 by 1.5 inch T section of pipe, a 90 hub to hub, a section of pipe, and an 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch trap adapter. I did that because I wanted the option of using 1.5 inch P-trap instead of 1.25 inch. If I want to use an 1.5 inch P-trap, I would just use a washer, basically. They sell a special washer that allows you to go from 1.5 inch to 1.25 inch. So I would put that washer between the P-trap and the tailpiece of the lab sink. Just gives me a little more capacity that way. And again, I'm 16 or 17 inches above the finished floor right here. And then the toilet flange, when you do your roughing for your toilet flange, you want 12 inches off the finished floor. So the drywall is a 1/2 inch, so I marked the center 12.5 inches, and you want about 15 inches on each side. That's like kind of the standard layout of your toilet flange. So anyway, I came up with 3-inch pipe, coupling, strap, coupling, section of pipe. I did 2 90s. I did a 90 hub by hub by a second 90, street by 90 with a hub, with a section of pipe, coupling, section of pipe, and then this is a vent 90 right here. The vent 90, it allows you to make like tight turns without, like, it's not meant for water, but it allows you to make tight turns. So as you go to the second floor, I have 3 45s. I have a street 45, a second street 45, and a third 45 hub to hub. I come up, and then there's your 45 right there through the roof, hub to hub. When you do your boot, it's important that you overlap the shingles over the top part of the boot, and then the second part of the boot overlaps the shingles so the water sheds properly. Thanks for watching this video.